Today is August 9th, 2019. I am Bailey Schneeberger and I am interviewing Dennis Gurnee at his home in Newkirk, Oklahoma. I'm a member of the Newkirk 4-H Go-Getters, and this is for the Oklahoma Military Hall of Fame project. What motivated you to join the military?
Family tradition. All of my uncles were all Air Force. We had one Navy and one Army, but it was just family tradition.
Tell me a little about your time in basic training.
Well, it was 8.5 weeks of concentrated training, mentally, physically, but I made it through it.
What was your primary job after training?
I was a jet aircraft mechanic, fighter aircraft, and I remained that for the entire 30 years of my service.
Were you deployed? If so, where and for what?
I was deployed to Korat, Thailand in 1967 in support of the Vietnam War effort, and we maintained F-105 fighter aircraft.
What was the most demanding part about your deployment?
The weather. Korat, Thailand is a very moist atmosphere and can be hot at the same time, monsoon rains, and the long hours. We worked 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. We might get a day off once every 3 or 4 weeks, but the demanding hours. It wasn't hard work, but it was time consuming.
Where did you serve the majority of time in service?
I was 4 years active duty, and then I returned back to the United States in January of 1970 and returned to my prior service job with J.C. Penney Company, and my old commander in the Air Force saw me at an air show and asked me if I would like to get back in the service, and I said, not really, kind of like civilian life. He said, how would you like to work on the same aircraft that you worked on in the Air Force? And I said, I would love it. Where can I do this at? He said, the Kansas Air National Guard at McCall Air Force Base. And I went up and spent a day with him and decided that that's what I wanted to do. And I remained there for 26 years. I was full-time. It's a civil service job. You're a full-time Air Guardsman. But I remained there for 26 years.
Wow. Okay, so what rank are you most proud to have earned and why?
My final rank, Master Sergeant. That is when I was in basically upper management and command staff. And that's what you strive to do, is to go up the ladder.
Which medals or citations are you most honored to have received and why?
At that time, I was just a young, still wet behind the ears kid, and medals and citations and stuff wasn't really where I was at, but later on in my career, the Vietnam Service Medal and Meritorious Service Medal. But those things didn't really matter that to me very much, because I was there to do a job.
Tell me about some of the special people you met.
Oh gosh, in 30 years I met a lot of people that were instrumental in my career, and I met Brigadier General Jimmy Stewart, the actor, James Stewart, and I met President Ronald Reagan.
Wow.
And that was quite a deal.
What was the best and worst military food you were served and why?
I never had a bad meal in the Air Force. There was just never enough of it for me. I had the nickname of Seconds because I would always go back into the chow line and want seconds. They just didn't have enough food for me.
Wow. Tell me a funny story you experienced that could only happen in the military.
Oh gosh. So many funny things happen just on a daily basis. You tried to keep things nice and light or you'd go mad. Lots of funny things. Making mistakes and everybody, they didn't laugh at you, they laughed with you. But and we kidded each other a lot. But those funny stories, it happened so long ago that I've almost forgotten them.
How does your military experience affect your life today?
It gave me a sense of belonging and gave me direction in my life, and provided a pretty good living. I supported a family, sent 3 kids to college, but it was a great experience.
Have you kept in contact with anyone with whom you served?
In my active duty time, I was stationed with so many. In most of our squadrons, we had 800-900 people, and you may not meet all of them, no matter how long you worked with them, because of the logistics of it. And but when I went to work for the Air Guard at McConnell, we were like one big family, and I still maintain contact with them. We have a breakfast at Wichita every quarter, every 4 months, so we all get together, Golden Corral, have breakfast, and renew friendships. And I keep in touch with them on Facebook and the different military websites that I belong to.
Do you have any other stories you would like to share?
Oh gosh. My time in Southeast Asia during the Vietnam War was difficult because I was a newly married person and we had a young son, and to be on a remote tour like that away from your family for a year, it was tough, real tough. And but we had a job to do, so I toughed it out and did it.